6 chill, for real.
Gotta make sure I put the whole team on. Everyone got Mike and Mary jeans on. Took some shots in the dark with no beam on. Took some else I had no one. What's up, Y2? It's your boy Waz the Artist back here with another ill reaction. Yo, shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing, commenting, just watching the content. I appreciate y'all. As I go up, we all go up. Now, this right here is it's hard to do, man. I'm actually here talking about somebody I once was a fan of, Denzel Washington. If you don't know who Denzel Washington is, maybe you don't know. He's an actor. You might not have seen his movies. You might live overseas, but he's a legend when it comes to like Hollywood acting, playing certain roles, and like a huge inspiration to the black community. Now, recently he made a claim that he doesn't have to audition for any role, and he hasn't had to audition for any role in 40 years. He always gets the job he wants. Now, from the outside looking in, you would be like, yeah, of course he deserves that. This is Denzel Washington. He's the man. Like, this is Lonzo from Training Day. Jake! Hey, Jake! Jake! If you've never seen Training Day, that's one of my top movies. I got Training Day at the house, American Gangster. Just two of the movies in my top 5 movie category, along with New Jack City and so forth and so on. But that's not why we're here. Basically, what I'm saying is he's seen as a legend in the black community. So the fact that he can get whatever job, you would think, yeah, of course, this is because he has a crazy acting resume. He's been in a lot of top movies. He's dominated the box office. Whenever Denzel's in a movie, black folks is going to see that movie. Why? Because he's quote unquote the best male actor as far as the African American. But there's the behind the scenes. And a statement like this is a heavy statement. It's a starstruck statement. People like me looking outside don't really know, like, yo, Denzel had to do a little something extra to be having this type of pull. He had to, play around a little bit with them folks, because he seems like to be one of the only lasting, clean Hollywood actors in Hollywood who hasn't really had crazy allegations. He has a wife and just a clean slate, basically. So it would make sense, for Denzel to honestly be getting the roles. He's not getting in trouble, but that's not necessarily the case. He had to play a little dirty. He had to do some things, and there's a lot of allegations going around right now saying that, Mr. Washington is kind of sweet, which hurts to hear, because it's like, yo, this Lonzo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be a sheep or a wolf? You decide. This can't be Denzel. But there's a lot of allegations that's been going around saying Denzel's been sweet. Now, I've been getting a little bit better with the content. I'm gonna improve. I'm gonna change some things to set up. The reason why the videos are not 10 minutes, 12 minutes is because I just get on here to kind of give you guys a skim and facts on the situation. But I would love for you guys to do your research. There's too much to research on everybody. But if you don't know who Denzel is, he's been in several movies. I'm going to put a lot of those movies on the screen. But the purpose of the video here is, behind the scenes, Denzel has been doing, every freaky thing that everybody else has been doing. And it just hasn't come to light, but now it's slowly starting to come to light. They're telling him, like, yo, you got to start letting people know you kind of down with us, bro. You been, we done camouflaged you for a minute, but, it's like you got to let them know who you really rocking with. And you would have never thought Denzel would be on that type of time. Now, there's a couple interviews at the end of the video I'm going to have you guys watch. The last interview is the cherry on top, the prize that he had to do all of this for, which is, I think, a Oscar or Emmy. I don't know, one of them awards, bro. So in the clip, the interview asked him, he says, hey, Denzel, you've done a lot of things, but you've done something you haven't had to do in a while. And at the time, you know, Denzel was kind of shook. He's grabbing his wife's shoulder, like it's an awkward moment because he kind of doesn't want to talk about that. Talk about what you say, the kiss. Not only did the interviewer saying, Denzel, you did something you haven't done in a while. So obviously Denzel's kissed guys in scenes before, behind the scenes, that we didn't see on the final clip of the movie. Or maybe he did it in the past to get the role. You know, I don't know the details, but that's kind of what it sounded like he was insinuating when he asked the question, which kind of made, you know, Mr. Denzel uncomfortable. But that's not even the bulk of everything. After he's asked him that, you know, Denzel kind of defended the kiss like, oh, it was nothing big. It's not a big deal. And, you know, I've done it before. And then the guy transitions into asking him like, oh, do you think this role in The Gladiator too? It's gonna give you the Oscar or the Emmy, whichever he said. I forgot. So that is the prize. That's the cherry on top. You know, certain things you gotta do to get certain things. And I always thought Denzel was a straight guy because the macho masculinity roles he played, they was always, you know, good father role, good male figure role, masculine guy you kind of look up to role, or if he's playing a bad guy. These are some of the movies. The Equalizer 2, Equalizer 1, Tragedy Macbeth, Book of Eli, A Flight, Equalizer. You know, it's a lot of movies this guy's been in. Like he's literally dominated the box office. Dominated all his roles. He's played all his roles. They're all memorable. John Q, Training Day, you know, Antoine Fisher, Man on Fire.
Guy full on the lips and they.
Now this is Denzel right here saying that he kissed the guy.
Scott is Gladiator. There's no, because he asked me. Simple as that. And a good script, very good script.
Yeah. We see you do things in this movie we haven't seen you do in a little bit.
I'm not gonna talk too much. I want y'all to hear the interview.
You're wonderful in everything that you do.
Thank you.
When they talk about Oscar buzz, at this
He
point
looks
in your career,
uncomfortable.
How do you process that?
Let's let it happen first. Well, it's nice, you know, but you know.
Denzel looks uncomfortable right here, to be honest.
Now I didn't want to say what I was gonna say. It had to do with buzz.
Now he's talking about the main prize, the award. So
I love seeing you return to the stage.
he had to kind of
in a role that you played when you were 22
do this to get that award.
That's correct. That's correct. I think I know the part a little bit better now. And
Not Lonzo, man. They been got Lonzo a long time ago,
That's where I
man.
feel like it's really the work is born.
That's the actor's medium. You know, film is a director's medium. Stage is an actor's medium.
Look how his wife looking at him.
About a certain scene kiss that was taken from the movie. Why do you
She
think
looking
It wasn't
like
even a big deal.
this is a touchy subject.
That's about what it was. You know, and I kissed him on the hand.
Y'all let me know what y'all think though, bruh.